Alright, Kai, I'll show you some stuff so that way you don't get so confused. But loading in is just normal, whatever. You do your login bonus and everything, so that's cool. You obviously know what summons are. So for tickets, if you're wanting to get some of the old units, such as the Sparkings and like the heroes and all that, definitely do some of the Master Pack ones. Just save up for 10. You're not going to be guaranteed a Sparking, but it's still worth doing it and trying. But if you do these ones, which says 30% chance, those ones give you about like at least 4 or 3 Sparkings. But other than that, the Rising Rush Limited, this one has some great characters. You can get 4 legendary finishing units. So you can get the Beerus, the Gohan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan Goten, and Super Vegito. You can get them. These two are Zenkaiable. And then you just got some Sparkings in here. And just random Sparkings and some extreme units and all that, and hero units. So this one's worth it. This is the event that's going on with the new Vegeta, and same thing with this. These are events. They'll come and go as they'll be on. So like right now, this event is on until it's got 4 days left. So if you want to, you can summon on it. But it says comes with a freebie down here, and as you can see, it gives you a certain amount of tickets. So once you get a certain amount, which is 5, you can summon and you can get some random characters. This one, it's just you gotta do these adventures right here. Hold on, I'll show you. So you see these 3s? Well, I'm collecting them right now, and I'm getting these pumpkins. Well, when I get pumpkins, I go to my missions, and it'll show this Halloween event that's going on. And as you see, those are the tickets. You gotta get a certain amount of pumpkins to get your rewards. But it's not just this only event. It happens all the time. Just as long as you're doing the adventures, you'll get the rewards and stuff. But as far as that goes, that's all of that. That's all for tickets. Zenkai, it's pretty self-explanatory. So if you go like I told you, if you go to your hold on, once it loads. When you go to your missions and you go to your Zenkai Awakening missions, you'll have a list of characters down here. For me, I have only 3 because I need to get Beerus, this Cooler, and I have this Gohan. But as you see right here, it says Limit Break Cooler to 7 stars. Well, currently my Cooler is at 4 stars, I think. So if I go to blue Sparking characters right here, these 3 stars, my Cooler is at 3 stars. So obviously he needs to be 7 stars for me to start Zenkaiing him. So like for example, I'm doing the Gohan. Well, it's gonna say use this certain team for this many times, and then it's gonna ask. So like for me right now, it's asking me to use Hybrid Saiyan characters 30 more times. So it's going to ask, use them 20 times and then 30 times, and then it'll just keep saying that. And then once it says get to your friendship rank, basically what it's asking is this. So I have to go on. So he's at 7 stars right here. When it's this right here, your rank has to be 10, not these little diamond things, but the rank itself. So that has to be 10, and as long as that is 10, you're basically fine. I recommend getting them at 10, and if you get them at 10, you don't have to worry about anything else. But eventually, you'll have enough souls, as it shows right here at the bottom, right next to his stars where it's red. Hold on, I'll show you better. This right here, it shows that his awakening power is 440 out of 1,000. Obviously, when you keep doing those, like use certain characters and then get your friendship rank up and all this other stuff, you'll get his awakening power up. Now, you might be asking why does Gohan have it, but why doesn't this Goku, or hold on, why doesn't that Goku have missions like that, and why doesn't the Broly have them? Well, apparently they just thought, I guess they thought, oh, we're just being too nice to them and we're being too kind, so we're not going to do that anymore. So if you go to your status status is at the very top right here. So you click status, and right here where it says art card sleeve, right here is where you can customize your cards. See, you have the default and you have the shallot default. You can change them so it looks all cool and different. So when you get somebody past the Zenkai level 3, you'll get the specific person type card. So like for me, this Nappa, he's at Zenkai level 7. Same thing as this Raditz, but you'll see that they're extremes. Well, that's just because in the event that's going on with that Vegeta, so it's this Vegeta, his is going on, and these two have their events on. So if you at least get them to Zenkai level 3, you'll be able to get cards like this. This Kid Goku, his event's out, and this Trunks event is out. Basically, same thing, get them at level 7. But for these guys, when they come out and they have their little special mini event, you can either summon for crystals or you can summon using tickets. So it's I believe it's 100 crystals for a consecutive, or 300 tickets that they give you and you can summon from. So yeah, but the events aren't out right now, but the Goku's event is out. So basically what you're gonna do is I'll show you in your events. I believe I got you the key, but if I didn't, you probably got it. But you go to special and you go to Legends Road, and then there's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff, but this is what I have because I've done the whole thing already, so I've done a majority of it. But you're gonna want to go to this one here. There's only 2 days left, and sadly, you probably won't get him to 7 stars by that time. But basically, what you would do is you do the battle. You would start it, and right here it gives you tickets. Well, once you had him at 7 stars and you got him up there, you would summon on his thing right here, and it says consecutive summon 300 tickets. So you can either use crystals or you can use tickets, but I would prefer you use tickets, and that's kind of obvious. But anyways, going to status. That's kind of self-explanatory for all of these ones. The Shenron sleeves, these were from the second year anniversary. I don't know if you got them, but if you didn't, sorry man, I don't know if they'll come back. But yeah, these card sleeves, they're all cool. You know, these ones aren't, these two are cool. I mean, you know, you might just have these ones for now, but if you don't, I'd probably say the more, sorry, I can't talk. If you complete more of the story, you should get them. But yeah, but other than that, these characters, these ones are, you know, just whatever. Now these ones, you can get these, except me and you have to do stuff together. So such as, hold on, I'll show you right now, because I have to do the same thing. So what we got to do is this. So they're called friendship missions. So you go to your event missions. I believe it's down here. Okay, so friend missions right here. So if you see this one, click on it, and it'll tell you to do all this stuff. Basically, we got to do these. And as you see right here, that sleeve, I believe, is the that card sleeve is this one, I believe. So if we do stuff together, we could probably get this one together, and that'd be cool. Now I'm going to show you all the Zenkai units. So you have the legendary finish Goku, which is this one right here, which is one of the ones I don't have, so you'll get a preview. So it's this Goku. He's currently out right now for summoning. You can try to get him. If I were you, I wouldn't. I recommend not doing it. But if you want to try to get him, you can. Right now he's on this event. He's right here. The rate to trying to pull him, it's kind of low. It's 0.25. But I mean, you know, if you want him, you can get him there, or you can do this little mini event, because, you know, in this one it's got 36 sparkings, so you know that's, you have a 1 out of 36 chance to pull him, so you know you might not get him. But I would recommend, if you want him, to do this one, because you only have 10, so that's 1 out of 10, so you have a better chance of getting him here than anything. All these other guys, all these other units, they're pretty good. All these other extremes, you know, extremes and heroes might seem like they're not all that, but trust me, bro, they're worth it. I use some hero units and some stuff, and trust me, bro, it's worth it. Some other stuff, like, oh yeah, so there's that Goku, but that certain Goku I was talking about, if you get him, but he's a legendary finishing, and you might be thinking, oh, well, I have these soul boost things, which is the multi-Z powers. You might think, oh, I have some of these, you know, you might think you might have one of these for him, but characters like those specifically cannot take those. They have to be for them. So, say you were to use this regular Saiyan one. You cannot use it for a legendary finish character, because it'll say that they will not take it and they won't receive it. But if you go down here, certain ones, I believe it's this one. Yes. So as you see right here, it says Legends Limited Sparking. Certain ones will take. Then if you have one of these, then you can put them into the Legends characters, like that Goku or anything. So yeah, that's one way to get your stars up, but a pain in the rear because you'll have to pay like a lot of money just to get one of those. But anyways, that's options, status. So that's that Goku. Then we got the Super Saiyan Blue. You already know where Super Saiyan Blue is. You have this Broly. You have the Super Saiyan Blue Goku that you have. The Broly you have. I don't think you have this Gohan. He's one of the legendary fringe characters. But still, same thing. For all these characters, it's the same thing. If you get them to Zenkai 3, you can have their special art card. So these are all the characters that you can get. So yeah, it's a lot of characters. Trust me, bro. I'm missing a lot as well. So you might think that I have a lot, but trust me, I'm missing some of like the most basic ones. Okay, so now for these ones, it doesn't show a specific character, but these cards are from this Goku. But basically, you have to put his friendship rank at level 5, and then you'll get those certain designs. But that event thingy was on before, Alright, I'm gonna charge my phone real quick. Okay, so I think that explains that as to why the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and that Broly aren't in the Zenkai tab. So, if you were wondering why they weren't showing up here, that's why. So, specific characters that are in here, so certain characters, like, for me, it'd be these 3 guys. They're here, so you gotta do your stuff. But, Super Saiyan Blue's not in here, and you're wondering why he's not in here? Well, like I said, they thought that they were just giving out Zenkai level 1 too easily, so they just said, you know what, we're just gonna let you summon for it. So, yeah. But that explains the Zenkai. Obviously, you know what PvP, co-op, and story are. Right here, if you go to customize, it's right under status. You have Shallot. Now, what makes him so unique is that you can change his clothes, you can change his special move, or his transformation. For his clothes, I really wouldn't worry about it. He's got his default, but you can get clothes over time. They're not all that, but it's sort of whatever. You can get like little shells. You can get Goku's power pole from Dragon Ball, a ghost from Gotenks, a scouter. So yeah, stuff like that. Special moves are shown in here. So you have all these characters, and you'll have more characters. Basically, if you get their level rank to level 2, see, it says friendship rank haven't reached the can teach level. Basically what it's saying is this. So I have the special move from this certain Frieza. Well, because I will show you. So this Frieza, I got him, and it'll show it right here. His friendship rank is 2, and that's all you need. As long as you have the friendship rank at 2, you'll be able to change his special move. You can change it and do whatever. You can change it to any type you want. it's up to your opinion. If you want something that just does a lot of damage, sure, go ahead. I don't care. It's up to you. But I use this Frieza because if I use it, I have a chance to inflict heavy bleed. So basically, if I hit you with it, you'll start bleeding and you'll start losing health even if I'm not hitting you. So yeah, kind of deadly. And the cool thing is transformations. So currently, you probably might have him at base form. Eventually you'll get him at Super Saiyan, which I don't think it shows I don't think it shows the when you get it. But basically, you'll get Super Saiyan Charlotte, so you'll get him eventually, and then eventually you'll go on to Super Saiyan 2, and then same thing, you'll get him to Super Saiyan 3, and then you'll get him at the current one, which is Super Saiyan God. So as you keep going on through the story, you'll make him stronger. Let's see. For characters, okay. So cool things about characters. So like currently for you have. I remember I got you a certain Goku. Hold on, I'll show you right now. I got you a red Goku, and that Goku is this Goku. I got you this Goku. So basically, it's gonna say, in a Zenkai tab, like it showed in yours, you go to your folder, like your little Zenkai tab, it'll say, it'll show the Goku right here, and it'll be like, he has to get his friendship rank at this point, or, so, besides the friendship rank, it's gonna say, he has to use certain characters. Well, like for me, I'm using this Gohan, I have to use Hybrid Saiyans. So what you would do is, it does not have to be Sparkings, but Sparkings are obviously like heavy hitters and all that. So it can be heroes or extremes. So basically, for me, I have to use Hybrid Saiyans. I recommend using all the colors, not just one specific color, but all of them. So, as you see here, you have your rarities right here. You have your colors and their battle style, support, defense, melee, and ranged. Characters that are able to be Zenkai'd or not. People who are already Zenkai'd or they're not Zenkai'd. And then people who are Legends Limited / Legendary Finish characters. So I'll show you that right now. So obviously, the color system, it's basic, it's whatever. Up here, it shows acquired and not acquired. So, people you don't have acquired, people you do have acquired. So that type of thing. This right here, battle style. If you're looking to see, like, say you want a support unit to help support your team, you can see all the support units. All the support units. All the heroes, all the Sparkings, all of them. Let's say you want a defense team because you're going up against some. Well, usually you're not going up against like hard hitting people, but when you get to a point, like you have this Goku. He's a defense type. Cool. This that Broly and all this other stuff. So let's say you want a melee person, all your melees. Same thing with ranged. You have all your range types. So that does it for that. Zenkai people. applicable, applicable or inapplicable. So if you have certain characters, so these are all the current Zenkai units. These are the units that you need to Zenkai. I wouldn't say you need to, but if you can just at least get them to level 1, it'd be perfect. You know, for me, I have this Broly at Zenkai 1. That was because I did the missions for him like this Goku. So, like I said, this Goku, I only have him at Zenkai 1, and he's still a really good unit. Same thing with this Buu, and this Goku Black. And you were asking earlier if he was good. Yeah, he's decent. He's not really, like, as good as, I'd say, the Goku or the Broly, but he's kind of good. But, yeah. Those are your Zenkai units, so you'll be able to see who is Zenkaiable, and when you put not applicable, you'll see all the other characters that cannot be Zenkai'd. So it's not that much, but, you know, you'll be able to get some. Now, Zenkai Awakening. This here shows people you've already awakened. So these are the people I've awakened, and these are the people I haven't awakened. But, you know, obviously most of these people can't Zenkai, but, you know, it's whatever. Now these ones, the Legends Limited. You know, you have your Sparkings, your Heroes, and your Extremes. Now the only people who are Legends Limited are Sparkings. No Heroes, no Extremes. So these are all the Legendary Finish / Legends Limited people. They're really good. They're like the best out of the best. So if you ever get one, trust me, bro, it will be worth your while. You can get this Super Saiyan 3 Goku, or this Vegeta, through a certain summoning that happens every weekend, I believe, which is this one. I used to do these every weekend when they come out because, you know, I get 100 crystals. Cool, I'm gonna summon on this banner. Well, it got to a point where, you know, I kept getting Heroes and Extremes, so I just stopped doing it. So if you want to do it, like I said, by all means you can. But yeah, there's that. Now you have your... Okay, so basically episode is basically like stuff that's happened, like certain things. So like, say you want to talk about the Beerus saga. Like when Beerus came for the first time, you would go to the God of Destruction Beerus saga. So you'd click on it, and all the characters that were out during that time, it'll show you. Now, let's say we want to go to the Frieza saga. When Frieza first came out, it'll show all the people that came out. All the people. Okay, well, let's see some game originals. It's only one, because this guy, Shallot, he has never been in a Dragon Ball movie, game, or anything except for Legends, because he's an original character that they made up. So that does it for episode. And character tag. Now that's like what I was saying about like hybrid Saiyans and all this other stuff. So you have all these tags. So say I want to get a Super Saiyan 3 team. I'll click Super Saiyan 3, and all the Super Saiyan 3s will pop up. I want, say I want powerful opponents. I want a powerful opponent team. Boom. Get all the characters. Extreme, Sparkings, and Heroes galore. But maybe I just want a Super Saiyan team. Cool. all your Super Saiyans. Do it. I want a Goku family. Oh, I only want a Goku family team. Cool. To pick Sun family and you'll get all the characters. I want a Vegeta team only. Sure, Vegeta team. So this helps out a lot. But if you're wondering how you can understand which characters fit under this category, like I said, you can go do the tag thing and you can click any one, or you can click under a character, such as for mine, I have this Nappa. I go down here and I see down here he says Saiyan and Frieza Force. So as long as I pick a team that has Saiyan or Frieza Force, he will always be under those tags. So that clears it for like tags and all that other stuff. Equipment. In my opinion, anything that's from D or lower, I just get rid of them. Yes, even B's. I get rid of B's only because I have a lot of A's, but for your sake, I would not do that. Now, if you get an equipment, upgrade it, because you never know. You can get it to A or you can get it to B. It doesn't matter. The highest one is Z+. Z+ is like the highest out of the equipments. A's are like third best. B's are fourth best. You'll have some S ranked equipment in there. Basically, if it's closer to being the Z, you're doing it right. If it's A, that's fine. That's like, the average equipment level. But yeah, if you can upgrade your equipment, do it. If not, that's fine. Awakening, it's kind of basic. Before, so like, say I have this Vegeta. Well, I already have him maxed out, but he would do his things and put up his boost. Hold on, I'll show you like a level 1 character, like this. Yeah, this character. He's only level 1. Back then, we never had this system where we would have to do we'd have to go to a certain point, and we'd have to manually click it ourselves. Oh, we have unlock all, which is on the bottom left, and it'll keep going until you have no more materials. So I can get 100% for the first one, but 88 for here. That means I have a certain amount of materials that I don't have. But you can get that down pretty good. Now for Zenkai characters, it's a little bit different. So this Vegeta, you see right here, he's 100. But you look at this Nappa, and he's 200 across the board. It's crazy, right? But here's how this happens. It's the normal board and everything. It's normal and everything. But right here, you'll have like little seals. And you have to use a whole bunch of resources and all that other stuff. So, for example, let's see, who's another 7 I have? This one. So, obviously, you break off the seals. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to 5. I haven't gotten 5. So, like I said, the seals are right here. You need all of this resource. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Trust me, do not spend your whole time just trying to get them maxed out. That's how I lost so much energy. So I would say just do, like for 1, you got it all done. Unlock the seals on both sides if you're comfortable. Get them all the way down. Get them all the way to 200. And stop there. If you're comfortable enough with doing it to 2, do it. But just make sure you limit yourself, because you will lose energy and you will lose a lot of your stuff really fast. But yeah, Zenkai units, instead of going to 100, they can go to 200, so you can have 200 all across. As for wait, no, never mind, that's all soul boost characters. Adventures are basic. Okay, now let's go to events. Now they changed it up how they do events now. Like these special ones, they just added these like a few days ago, so these are new. Upgrade. Let's Fight is basically just for your friendship ranks, as it says right here. So if you want to get friendship rank points, just do this event. You can only do it. You can only do these two. So like, for me, if I were to do these two right now, I have to wait till tomorrow, so that way they can unlock. Equipment collection. This is a great way to get some equipment. It's pretty cool. Now, on the weekends, as you'll see right here, it shows limited time. These are like little extra bonus items you can get on the weekends. So if you're on the weekend and you're just chilling, I would prefer you to do those. So you got your soul boost things. So say you ran out of number 3 blues, you'd go, and you do the skip ticket thing, and that type. Oh yeah, and one thing to note, that if you try to do the max, trust me, you will. I don't know if it's true, but I think you won't get whatever is after. So as long as it's in the black, you'll be fine. But if it's in red, I would recommend not doing it. I haven't done it myself, but still. So that's upgrade. Oh yeah. So training, because I know you have some characters to level up. So for me, let's say I want to train this extreme character. Well, I can train her here, and I can train her there and get her levels up. But I can also go here, and let's say you have some characters that are level 1s. You do your level, you go down here. Let's say, I have a team of level 1s. I go in here and I beat this, and it'll be fine. And then there'll be about like 200. So that's a quick tip for you to show you how to level up your characters a little bit faster. So that's cool. These story ones. These two, usually the first two are just for adventure slots. So these are just for adventures, but also for crystals. This one's whatever. And ones with the hard mode and all that other stuff, I would highly do those, because these are the best. We'll get to these 3 in a second. But like this Frieza event, it's up to Scream. Now you might think that Scream is like stupid difficult. It's really not. As long as you have like really good units, you'll be fine. Now, remember that Nappa I had? I got him from here. So basically, you'll do it on normal. You'll start from the beginning, and you'll work your way. Same thing with hard. You'll work your way, and then at one point you'll get to a part where it'll branch off into 3 groups. This one is for getting his. The first time you'll get him, you should get him at Zenkai level 1. This one's one of those ones where it'll give you 100 every day, but if say you did it today, it'd give you 100. You have to wait till tomorrow to get another 100. But if you don't feel like waiting, you can do these ones, and it'll give you a certain amount. When you beat it for the first time, it'll give you 500, and it'll give you 10 crystals. This one, and they always have like little mini boss events. With these ones, you see how it says battle bonus. Well, click on details. Basically, you'll want the person who's at the top, at the very top. I'll show you that later. But basically, as long as he's Zenkai 1 or higher, he's Zenkai 7, you have to use that specific character. So like, you have to use him only. So I can't use anybody like this Goku because I don't have him on my team. I still don't have him on my team. But if I do it like this, I can use him. So as long as he's Zenkai 1, you can do it. And this is just a quick little like mini thing. You can get it done, no problem. You'll get 50 crystals and like a calling card. But yeah, that's how that one is. Same thing with the Raditz event. You know, it'll branch off. You can do the things. So yeah. Now the current one that's the latest extreme character that can be Zenkai'd is this Vegeta. This Vegeta is okay. This Vegeta is pretty good for an extreme unit. Like I already did his 100 Zenkai points, so I have to wait till tomorrow. And yeah. So there's that. Now with recommended, these are kind of like this is stuff that the game would recommend you do, because not only will you get like not only can you get like, you know, Zenkai points and all this other crap, but you know, it's whatever. So basically this is when you see stuff like this, like sparking Super Scout battles, basically it'll here I'll put it like an example. So it's not gonna exactly be like this, but it'll be you'll click on it and it'll show like so you'll hold on. It's hard to explain. It's kind of like these. It'll show you. You click on it and it'll show you some characters. You can do all three, or you can do a certain row of one of them, but you know, that's up to you. But they're basically but that this one is basically just like if you have the characters, you can get them up to 7 stars if you want, or you can get more stars on them, or they're just characters that you don't have, so you can potentially get them. So that's good. I'll talk about Ultra Space Time Rush in a second. Now this one, Return of Cooler. This is an event that's going on. Okay, so this is okay. Well, it's not showing the bonus unit thing, but it'll show it here. Okay, so this Vegito event that's on right now, I would recommend you do it. You might not have the best characters, but I would at least try. So this is what it's going to do. It's going to give you this Vegito here in a second. Hold on. It'll give you this Vegito. He's not the best Vegito, but he's a good Vegito to start out with. But basically, you're gonna go on level 1, and it's gonna be like, you know, every 5 rounds, it'll do like a little boss battle thing. You'll have to use certain characters. See, but this one doesn't have the bonus battle stuff. But eventually, you know, you get higher and higher into it, and you know, oh, it still doesn't show it. Okay, let's go to 50. Nope, still nothing. Alright. 55. Okay, here, bonus characters. Okay. It says use blue characters. well. You know, this was back in the first year anniversary, so your characters were only like level like 3,000, and they only had like a few. I think the awakening rank was at 5 or 4, so yeah, it was tough back then, but you got it easy now. So, bonus characters. This Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, the first year anniversary Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta the first Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta that came out, and the first Super Vegeta that ever came out. So basically, you can use a blue unit like the Goku, and then you can use the 2 bonus characters. Basically, what this means is, when it shows the inflicted damage and the sustained damage cut, basically what it means is that for bonus characters, they can take a little bit more damage than normal characters, and they'll do a whole lot more damage. Whenever you see something about inflicted damage up by whatever percent, those characters are the best characters to have, because they'll do bonus their damage. So you have an advantage to that. But, you know, it goes up higher and higher. Usually these events go up till 50, but this one just went all the way up to level 110. Yeah, see, and it'll vary on different characters that you can bring. You know, it's all up to you who you want to bring. But like I said, this year you have it easy, because you can use because I mean, yeah, he's like 4,500, and you know, we're up at like 5,000. But I mean, hey man, you have like, you can use any type of green character you want, or whatever. But you know, you don't have a lot of characters, but you were just like me when this was out. I could not, for the longest time, get past level 30. I was just stuck on level 30, and it's gonna say that. It's gonna say you can only use Vegito. And trust me, those battles are gonna be tough, but dude, when you get past it, they're gonna fly like candy. It's gonna fly by, and trust me, dude, you're gonna be really happy that you finished them. These give you soul boosts and all this other stuff. Basically, it's just you know, awakening for the soul boost and all that. So, you know, when it gives you a certain amount, just keep doing it. But these fierce battles but this one is just the same as this one. They're the same thing, basically. Now with Ultra Space Time Rush, for example, I'll reattempt this, since this is just a quick, you know, easy finish. You have to go up against this Frieza. Well, back then, you know, it wasn't just this one battle, and that was it. You know, there was multiple. So basically, it'll say, oh, use these 3 slots. These are for your characters that you'll be bringing in battle, and these 3 slots are for support people. If you bring support units, if you think support units are gonna help you, I will tell you right now, they are basically like useless. So I'll bring this. So I'll bring the first 3, and let's say I'll bring both Super Saiyan Blues, and I'll bring this Broly. I'll go into battle with them. And once it loads up, you will see that I don't have the other 3. They're just supporting. So whatever type of you know, ways that they'll support these 3 characters that I'm using, they'll just support them. But basically, this event's pretty quick. You know, it's you know, you finish off the character, you know, you win, Hooray. No, it's not that hard, but you'll finish it, and it'll say, cleared, and, woohoo, whatever. But basically, it's gonna say, challenge. But here, like I showed you, it's gonna say challenge, and it's gonna show this thing right here up at challenge, red. It says battle with element red characters. It's gonna say battle with one element red characters or more. So basically, what it's saying is you have to at least fight with one red character. So that's cool. So I'll bring a red character, and I'll kill this Frieza real quick.